let us begin your personal interview. That is a mock personal interview. In of our class, there is a one specific personal interview session is being conducted. So let us start it out. So just tell us something about yourself.
So I am Ankit. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity. I am Ankit, and I have completed my schooling from Ex-Nibm School, Varanasi. And after that, I have completed my graduation in law from UPES, Dehradun, uh, and completed it in IPR as my specialization. And during the tenure of my law program, I've also completed 4 to 5 internships, and I've also got my 2 research paper published, and I've also participated in certain moot courts and debate competitions.
So you have mentioned term Uttarakhand, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
what is the capital of Uttarakhand?
sir. It's Dehradun.
Okay, so from Dehradun, who was the member of parliament recently uh, just elected for the same the Lok Sabha seat?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, you have also mentioned the term Varanasi, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
So that comes in the Uttar Pradesh. Do
yes,
you have any idea about how many Lok Sabha seats in the Uttar Pradesh?
sir. I know that Uttar Pradesh has maximum number of seats, but I don't know the exact number. Like all
Can you
over the
guess?
India, Uttar Pradesh has. I think it's 80, 80 something around,
Yes,
or more than that.
around 80 years.
Yes,
So let us take it to the further that you have mentioned that you have done law. Okay.
yes.
Who appoints Prime Minister of India
It is Prime Minister is appointed by President, sir.
and the rest of the Council of Ministers?
The Council of Ministers are also appointed by President.
And who appoints President?
President is appointed by Vice President.
And if there is no Vice President, then who will appoint?
Uh, then it can't be the case, sir. Like it's an hypothetical situation. So
It's an case.
as
It is a case.
uh, in that matter, I don't know the answer.
Okay, suppose who appoints CJI, that is
Yes.
the Chief Justice of India,
President only, sir.
only President. So under which article there is a
President.
mentioning of this thing means a President will be just appointing the Prime Minister of India under this article. Which article is?
No idea, sir.
What is Article 75 of Constitution?
No idea, sir,
You
about
have
that.
read articles, isn't it?
Somewhat I have like I remember from my things that I have read. So yeah, but for this one I don't remember the article. Like for emergency provisions, that I know that Article 352 is for emergency and things like that. And I know the fundamental rights articles.
Yes, what articles, under which articles fundamental rights are covered? Is it audible to you?
Yes,
Under which article it is covered?
sir. Pardon, sir. Can you please repeat?
Under which article fundamental rights are covered?
From Article 12 to 35.
What is in Article 36?
There is no like it's talk about DPSP, sir.
And what is
It
Article
is covered
35A?
under uh, there is uh, there is no 35A.
There is no,
35A. There is only 35 that talks about that legislation will enforce the fundamental rights.
there is no Article 35A, isn't it? You are saying this thing.
Yes, sir.
So see, now you are coming to just NIBM college, that is a National Institute of Bank Management. So
Yes.
why you are coming to this college?
Sir, the first thing that comes to our mind with we hear NIBM is that NIBM is the Apex Institute for Finance, first of all, and which
What
is
is
backed by ROI,
what
which
is
is backed by RBI. And the second, RBI or NIBM, National Institute of Bank Management, sir,
National Institute of Bank Management or for Bank Management?
for bank management.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So, and the second thing that comes to our mind is that the college ROI and the brand name is very big in the finance industry, and all of the big banks knows about NIBM. The third thing is that the rigorous course that NIBM provides us and the extracurricular activities, like there are different committees in NIBM, and the summer internships that are provided to each and every students will help me to make a strong base which will align with my career goals in future.
Okay, so you can go for this now. Means you can go for the big IIMs in spite of this NIBM Pune itself for learning so much things if you want to learn. Why this
Sir, but
college?
but there is something else about an IBM because the faculties, the staff members, they are all integrated in such a way that it create a environment for the finance students that you you are surrounded by the best best mentors which will teach us about finance and everything, like the students also are will help us to grow because there is nothing else that is taught in NIBM except banking and finance. So that is why there is no diversity. There is only single thing that is taught at NIBM, and that is only banking and finance. So that is why I was looking
You have
for
mentioned
NIBM.
term that is finance. You are interested. That
Yes,
means what is a
yes.
convertible debenture?
Convertible debenture means if the debenture is something that is like something like stocks or something. So if we purchase it earlier and later on we want to we the those debenture can be converted into something else,
What something else?
like if it is something in the form of bond. At an earlier stage it is form of bond, and later on it can get converted into kind of share or stock for any organization. So that is something that is convertible.
So what is a government bonds name called that is range from the 7 day to 1 year?
7 day
Means for
to one
example,
year.
if any money market instrument there is, what is the name of that money market instruments? There may be many, but what is that specific means 7 day to 1 year? How many of them are being issued for this period?
Sir, it is called as certificate of deposit, that is that are issued for the period of 7 days to 1 year, and the amount is 1 lakh rupees, and it is a money market instrument.
What is SDF, standing deposit
Standing deposit.
facility?
Stand, haven't heard of that.
You have never heard of this.
Sir, even if I did, I can't recall it right
We
now.
just name
I'll
some two
surely
methods
get back to you
like
if I get
any
the chance.
qualitative methods which we can take for the credit rationing.
In what, sir? Can you please repeat the question, sir? I was not able to get.
What is the method to combat the inflation we can take for the qualitative measures, not quantitative? In the
Yeah,
qualitative
yeah,
measure,
there, yeah, yeah. So there is the first one, that is rationing of credit. Means RBI can regulate the credit flow, regulate the credit of the commercial banks. Second one is moral suasion. RBI can dissuade the commercial banks to not invest in any kind of like something that which RBI finds odd, then it dissuades the commercial bank not to invest there. The third one is direct action. RBI can take direct action on the certain banks which do not follow the rules and regulations. So these are some of the monetary policy of
What's
government.
your strength and weakness? You can enlist it out.
Sir, my strengths will be that I tend to like if I don't know something, then I try to learn that thing and try to improve on that thing and come out with a greater output than earlier one. The second thing is that I am good at conversation with people and I am confident enough to talk with the people because of the real life experiences that I have faced during my law school. The third thing is, and the last thing is that I tend to learn things very fast because of my passion. I am very much passionate about the things that I start to learn. So that are my strengths. If I talk about my weaknesses, then there is not any such kind of weaknesses that I have that will hinder my work. But if something that arises in between my work or in my life also, then I try to balance it out by countermeasures that I will develop on my so
How many public sector banks are in the India at present?
public sector banks. There are total 21.
Total 21. It is so
Yes,
large now. It can never be 21. Although it is actually 12.
sorry.
And second thing is from my side is what is the Basel 2 and how many risks there is nominated for the Basel. Can just tell us the definition.
Basel norms were introduced for improving the banking sector globally. So because international global market is something else and Indian global market is something else. To attract the banks from foreign or Indian banks go to foreign. So there should be a like a norm that should not uh, that should not diversify both the laws. Like it should align. There was a need of some rules and regulations. So that is how Basel norms came. The second thing is about Basel norm is that there are total three risks. There is credit risk, there is market risk, and there are operational risks.
What is the definition of the same? All the three.
So for credit risk is means that banks give credit. So there is always a risk that the person who is taking the loan may default. So there is one that risk. Second is market risk. Because of the market fluctuations, the bank can face financial losses. The third is the operational risk, which is in the in the duration of the business. If like there is shortage of employee, if there is, sir, can I
Yes,
turn on
yes,
the
go
line?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so because of that, the operational risk are that because operational risk include that during the tenure of business, if there is something happens like shortage of supply, shortage of laborers, so that can be considered as operation risk because it will hinder the overall operation.
Okay. So see, the moment you are saying these things, it shows
Yes.
that you have very well been prepared for this. And we wish you very all the best for your interview with these terms. Okay. So thank you
Okay,
for
sir.
joining our course, and that's all from my side.
Thank you.
If
Thank you
anything
so
you
much,
have to
sir.
say, just say here. This is going to be the last lecture from my side. Anything you have to
Okay,
say.
so sir, what will be like any guidance from you for the last time?
That
Like
is that
what?
is that is all right. You are going in that way, which is perfectly all right. Getting this point.
Okay,
Your
okay, sir.
every answer is just keeping in a point to point manner. You are not going here and
Yes, sir.
there. Provided whatever
Okay.
material I have given you, just read it and read all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
topics, whatever I have given. Okay.
I'm reading it each and every day. Sir, last thing that I wanted to ask, sir, that like अभी जो interview हुआ,